Litten Community Day is coming up this weekend, and we are going to go over the top tips, tricks, strategies to get you guys prepped, ready to get yourself a brand new shiny, and to optimize out on XP, which is the bonus. So, welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go! Litten Community Day in Pokemon Go is going down on March 16th from 2 until 5 p.m. It is the 3-hour window that we have grown accustomed to, and it's also going to have bonuses which include 3 times catch XP. So this event is a fantastic time for anybody out there that is needing XP, wanting to level their gameplay up and get to the next level. So I hope you guys are ready for this event. Even if you guys maybe have 200 million XP, there's been quite a lot of additions into the game, including the brand new Lucky Egg edition every time you go up with a best friend, lucky friend, ultra friend, or great friend, to have that options to add XP to your gameplay, which means to me that they're really trying to help you guys get more XP. So I would not overlook getting XP in the game. The hints are coming out. It seems as if you might need more XP in the future, so I would suggest taking every event that has bonus XP and playing it as if you need to gain XP regardless of what you have, unless you're over 1 billion XP. That would be the only time that I would say, all right guys, probably don't really need to go too much harder than that. But if you are not, now might be the time to continue onwards. So not only are we getting 3 times catch XP as the bonus, we are getting increased Litten spawns everywhere, we are getting increased shiny chances, which is an amazing time, guys, to get a Shundo if you haven't got one yet. So these events play really well, they're fun to hunt for, and there's increased chances of shinies, and since there's a really big boost in spawns, you find a 100% IV, it's a great time to call it out, invite more people over from your community, and hopefully somebody will encounter a shiny 100% IV, also known as a Shundo. And not only that, we are getting 3-hour lore modules, we are getting 3-hour incenses, all incenses except the daily incense. We are getting 2 special trades for the day. We are getting 50% reduction in trade cost. We are getting 5 photo bombs that can give you Litten encounters that count towards your platinum medal if you don't have it, and it also can give you shiny Litten. And let's not forget, we're getting 2 times catch candy and 2 times the likelihood of getting XL candy when catching Pokemon, which, speaking of, we will talk over in a minute, that it is very important that you have a Mega Level 3 of a fire Pokemon. If you guys don't have every typing, at least 1 Mega Level 3 of that typing to cover it, guys, you need to start doing that now. It is majorly important to your gameplay, especially if you're looking to optimize playing and yielding the most benefit every time you play. And not only that, once you evolve Torracat into Incineroar, you're going to be getting Blast Burn, and Darkest Lariat will be available for you guys after this day as well. So it is not a special move, it's not the Comm Day move, it's just added into the pool. And afterwards, Torracat will be making its way into raids from 5 until 10 p.m. for a grand total of an extended time to make it 8 total hours if you want to continue to hunt. But just a reminder, the bonuses do not continue here. And then also, we have ourselves boxes in the shop. For 1,350 coins, you will get 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Super Incubators, 1 Elite Charge CM, and 5 Lucky Eggs. For 480 Poke Coins, you will get 30 Ultra Balls, 1 Incense, 3 Super Incubators, and 1 lore module. So if you guys do need any elite TMs, this would be a good time to be able to stock up on one of those and to get other things at the same time. All right, guys, so now let's move into our top tips. We want to make sure you guys are optimizing out on this event. So let's start with tip number 1. Tip 1 is all about preparation for this event. So we have it coming up here right now. So what do we want to do for this event? Number 1, we want to optimize on Great and Ultra Balls. We want to get as many of those as possible because it catches Pokemon faster and it allows you to get more shinies, more XP without having to try to catch the same Pokemon over and over again, especially if your area does get sunny weather and you're going to be getting sunny weather boost, because that could boost those Pokemon above a level 30, which makes them a little bit more challenging to catch. So having the best balls are going to be the most important there. Number 2, we want to make sure you guys have berries if you want to use them, but I am going to suggest you guys skip over the berries because you're getting 2 times catch candy anyway, and you're also getting increased XL candy. So if you really need candy and you're pressed for time and you can't really catch that much, should you use some pineapple berries? Sure. Will it slow down your catching a little bit and less XP? Yes. But if you're in a time crunch, I want you guys to play this day as if you never have to catch a Litten ever again in your life. You have enough candy, you have enough XL candy, and then it's a wrap. You have the shinies. Why do we need to ever play for that Pokemon ever again? That's how I look at Comm Days for you guys. guys. Unless it's a very valuable Pokemon, like a Dratini, a Bagon, a Beldum, a Larvitar, and stuff like that, then we might as well go as hard as possible. But for here, this works. Not only that, guys, you are gonna need a grand total of 6 lucky eggs. So in the shop, that's gonna cost you 500 Pokecoins. So with that 500 Pokecoins, you're gonna get 8 lucky eggs, so you have 2 left over. I always suggest you guys play, especially these days, with these lucky eggs, because there's so many Pokemon and the spawns are so increased that you can really turn an absolute ton of XP. And then lastly, clear out your bags, guys. We had the global Sinnoh tour, the in-person Sinnoh tour. I still need to clear out my bag, so this is a reminder for me too. I do not want to go into this day without at least 600 spaces. We had the increased XL candy transfer on Spotlight Hour, which helped out tremendously to get some of those Pokemon out of my bag and not feel like I was wasting it. So guys, get after it, clean those out, and move on with your life. Ask yourself the hard questions. Is this Pokemon worth it? Am I just holding on for nothing? Do I need multiple of these Pokemon? Will this Pokemon ever be good as a meta raid attacker or a future GBL Pokemon? And the future question is also, if level 60 comes out and I can power my Pokemon up 10 more levels, will this, what once was a 15-15-15 Umbreon in Ultra League, now change into a 0-15-15 and hold maybe a few of those rare Pokemon that might be very effective in those leagues? So with that said, let's get into tip 2. Tip 2 is leading up into the event. Right as it's starting, guys, what are you going to do for this event? Number 1, you need a Mega Level 3 of a Fire-type Pokemon. There's many different Fire types in the game, which are going to include Mega Charizard, Mega Houndoom, and Mega Blaziken. But wait, there's one more, and that's going to be Primal Groudon, because it covers all sunny weather spawns. So any of these that you do have at a Mega Level 3, make sure to put on right before the event starts so you can optimize out on even more candy and even more XL candy. That will be the most effective way to game here, which is super important. Not only that, right as the game is going to start, guys, we need to put on 6 lucky eggs, which you can put them all on up front. Not only that, I suggest using incenses. The incenses are a very good way to attract, and if there is an event going on that you do want to play afterwards, just as a reminder, you can use 8 incenses and it will go for a grand total of 24 hours, which is helpful to play an event. And even if you don't even want to play an incense during the Litten Comm days because your spawns are too plentiful, you can put on an incense at 4:55 p.m., put on 8 of those, and those will run you till 4:55 the next day, so you can pretty much stop that event and go and play another event with 24 hours worth of incense, which is something that does work for you if that's what you're after. Not only that, guys, play in a downtown area, be around community, it makes it much more fun to play with people, and I would obviously suggest you guys learn how to AR catch trick, or if you want to really focus on XP, don't use the AR catch trick, just use the regular skip animation trick, which you can check out up here, because that will allow you to catch Pokemon so much faster. While the AR catch trick is great for using Stardust, it's not really the best for hitting excellent throws, because you want to hit as many excellent throws as possible. Just as a reminder, guys, an excellent throw gives you 1000 XP bonus every single time you do it. So during this day, you're looking at around 7000 XP if you catch a Litten on the first ball with an excellent throw on a lucky egg. So guys, it is definitely worth it to go out there and play as hard as possible. And in that downtown area that you are playing, you want to be in a place that has many different Pokestops, or if you can't, guys, just as a reminder, you can use Spatial Rend or Roar of Time. If you want to stop something that you have going, you can use Roar of Time, but Spatial Rend, if you need to expand an area, let's say you're in downtown New York, you're at Bryant Park building where there's 5 Pokestops, and you can't really get out because it's snowing, what you can do is use Spatial Rend so you can lure up the stops that normally you could lure up, but you couldn't see those spawns because the radius wasn't big enough. While it was big enough to spin, it wasn't big enough to catch. Using that Spatial Rend will allow you to see beyond into those stops that you could lure but not see. Now you will be able to lure and see, but it will cost you candy and Stardust, but that is a valuable way to add on if you are stuck in a specific location. But if you're not, guys, in a downtown area that's a big square, a big circle, and then that has beyond it Pokestops that you can spin and get more tasks if you're after it, because just as a reminder, we are getting Litten tasks from field research. The 100% IV from Litten is going to be 443, which then is going to lead us into tip number 3. Tip number 3, you're finishing up the event. You've played a lot. If you guys want to trade to try to get lucky ones of this Pokemon, you can do so. Remember, you get 2 special trades, so make sure to complete those trades. Even if you just swap somebody a shiny Litten for a shiny Litten, it's better to do a special trade because those trades can go lucky, and those lucky trades can turn into Shundos. And even if they don't and they're a good IV, you can power them up for less Stardust. But we will check out the Incineroar this week on Friday night to see if it's going to be worth your energy and effort to invest into this Pokemon. So that is something something else to consider. So post-event, remember, we are from 5 until 10, we are getting the 4-star rates for the Torracat. It is an all fire type Pokemon. The top counters will be ground, rock, and water, and the 100% IVs will be 977 for level 20 or 1222 for level 25, and that's going to be weather boosted in sunny weather. So especially for sunny weather, guys, you are going to be getting a little bit of a boost in the Stardust as well during this event. So this event may not be the most exciting Pokemon. I think the shiny looks fantastic, but you can't optimize on some XP, so play these events for the bonuses and let the shiny surprises be bonuses to you. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. Love and appreciate you guys. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription, participation to X level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.